1-2.
Greece are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
That is Stuta! It's resolute, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And it's De Bruyne. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oddo. Oh, easy pickings there. First quarter of an hour gone. Shot could be on. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Yaya Toure. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Inzaghi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That has not gone well. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is a brilliant interception. And it's De Bruyne. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Cafu. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Tries to pass it through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Messi. Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Inzaghi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Here is the first touch of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Roberto Carlos. Alaba. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. McAllister. And this is Ronaldo. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. No, it's come to nothing. Check sends that a long way. And it's made its way to him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's destined for the flank. And it's played it. Neymar! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cafu gets it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in one-on-one. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Roberto Carlos is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 11, Neymar. Numero 17, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23, il numero 20, il numero 13. Drogba.
That's going wide left. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Good-looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's been played through. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in, and the through ball, and he's straight offside. Yaya Toure. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's McAllister. That's a good ball out wide, and that was asking for too much.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Kukçu. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Maradona. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's Gerrard. Kukçu. Maradona. Cristiano Ronaldo! And no mistake. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
This their second corner of the game. And that is great chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. Back to within 1. Interesting. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24. Messi. Lascia il campo.
So we have movement on both benches.
Cambio di giocatori.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well measured. He's found a way. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Greece really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Greece really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Odo. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Maradona! It's Maradona!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's the shot! And a neat finish! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Drogba. That's a nicely shaped ball. Terrific effort! And with that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, akin to royalty. He's having a shot! Right card. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Basten. Cafu. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Right card. Pirlo. And it's Hazard. That looks a good ball through. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. Threads one in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. First quarter of an hour gone. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Might be danger. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
And a header!
And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's picked his way through, and this is Inzaghi. And he welcomes it in.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Greece are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play...
Big chance! Goal, Greece! And we have liftoff! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Greece have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Γεια σου αδερφέ. Για μπάφους δεν ξέρω, αλλά για μπρος σίγουρα παίζουμε. Μπορούμε βέβαια, θα δούμε.
Greece can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And this is Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gerrard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Inzaghi! It's in! A incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two. Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford.
He's having a pop! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simple.
Shot a goal! Tremendous from Gerrard! About as smooth as it gets. And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Greece largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. The second period is underway. Schlotterbeck. And it's Rijkaard. Hazard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Zambrotta. Pirlo. Tries one from range. Oh, crossbar! Yaya Toure. De Bruyne. Cafu. And he's been shifted off it. Spread out to the left. Rizal picks it up out wide. Impressive jump! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gerrard. Cafu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. This might spell danger. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it rattles the bar. Yaya Toure. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? He's going for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Zambrotta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now Schlotterbeck. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gerrard has found the net here, of course. Rizal receives it in a wide position. He'll try from distance! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution for Greece. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, De Bruyne. Number 14, Filippo Inzaghi.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Gerrard. Coming on
Neymar.
the field. Number 19.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Greece
Number
perhaps
23,
wondering what the best time is for their
McAllister.
next substitution.
Substitutions taking place.
That's going wide left. Neymar. Oh, now here's tries from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Kimmich. Pirlo. And it's Mendes. And Rizal. Rizal! Well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Plays the return pass. Pirlo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neymar does well to get it back.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rizal. I think we're just about done here. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Somewhat off target.
Added time.
Van Brota.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's it. Greece can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Del Piero. Del Piero! Has a look and plays it forward. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. Oh, he's all alone. It's Inzaghi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's De Bruyne. Has to go back here. Good take, and is he in? And a chance! Straight at the keeper.
Timber might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
And it's Timber. Not the most accurate pass. Lam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Makaleli looking to play him in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's free, he has got space. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. Makaleli. Oh, well measured. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He's had a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Greece really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Lam cuts it out. Pirlo. Right, Shevchenko. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Greece have their second corner now. Impressive jump!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cafu. Shot a goal! Goal! Greece! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action, That's another really clever finish.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's having a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in H. Rice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And the finish! Pirlo. Messi. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. And he shoots! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal and De Bruyne! Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne, chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Bruyne
Κοίτα, η αλήθεια
actually
είναι
didn't
ότι ο
do an
τύπος δεν
awful
ξέρει
lot
καθόλου
wrong, to be honest.
αλλά εντάξει, έχει ομάδα.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Ξέρω.
Totti
Έτσι, χαιρετίζω.
tries a deft little ball. Cafu. Makaleli. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And now, to all
The
members
midway
of the
point of the
crowd,
game.
I'd
Oh,
like
what a
to
half,
ask you
Peter.
to join me
What a
in
half.
wishing
It
our
really has
birthday
had a bit of
boy a
everything.
very
Two
special
sides going
birthday.
tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Πάμε, γυρίζει το παιχνίδι. Γυρίζει, εύκολα.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Greece really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero on a serious charge here. Oh, that's neat. Del Piero drills Totti! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Shevchenko. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. That is lovely. Totti. It's a loose ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Roberto Carlos is the guilty party there. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Inzaghi. He's had it taken off him.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. Greece needing a change of fortune here. And this is Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. So no flag here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lam. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Greece, number 11, De Bruyne, number 18.
Greece perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Field, number 22,
Cafu.
Messi,
Running strong
number
and
9,
purposeful.
Mbappe.
Del Piero
Substitution.
is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lam, he's got away. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Roberto Carlos. And it's with the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Yaya Toure. And he was quick to react.
Greece really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cannavaro. Romario chasing after it. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Shevchenko. Akanji gets a foot in here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Inzaghi! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. No, there's no going past him this time.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mbappe!
There will be 1
McTominay.
minute added time.
Oh, good read. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. Buffon clears. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Greece
for the win εδώ
played
πέρα.
more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
This is a lost children's announcement.
You look back on the game,
Please
Jim.
keep your
Well,
eyes
the
on your
game
children
plan for me
watching
just
the
looked
match
a
at
little
all
confused,
times.
and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now. And all that remains.
Στα τρία παιχνίδια έχουμε 3 βαθμούς λοιπόν. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι δεν είμαστε καλά μέχρι στιγμής, αλλά θα την πάρουμε την ώρα.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Greece against Vasco da Gama.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Romario. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Berbatov. Now it's Inzaghi, and he's running through. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Inzaghi. And the pass is intercepted. Filippo Inzaghi. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Ambitious ball here. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hakimi. Mateus. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Inzaghi, and he was quick to react. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Romario. Aims beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Messi gets into a good position. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Greece are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? It's and again! Oh, that's a brilliant save! That has been cut short. And here's Berbatov.
Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard, looking for options for movement. So, what can they make of this? Greece are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and in...
Tries from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Greece have got it back and they'll have another go. Alaba. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get onto this? Messi receives it in a wide position. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Berbatov. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Cruyff. And here's Romario. Romario. Big chance! Goal! Vasco da Gama! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 39 minutes is Romario.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And Romario! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Berbatov. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Greece unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Please look at the screen for
Well, for me,
information on
Peter,
how to
things
find
have
your
never
way
really
around
got
this
going,
stadium.
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Greece really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Picked out Berbatov! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Cannavaro. Mateus. Now it's Romario. De Bruyne. And it's Berbatov. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Berbatov. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is De Bruyne. Vasco da Gama can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
De Bruyne. Gerrard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And it's Berbatov. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. Gerrard. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's De Bruyne. Berbatov. For De Bruyne.
Greece are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! Greece back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 72 minutes is number 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Substitution for Greece, number 11, De Bruyne.
So we have movement on
Number
both
14,
benches.
Filippo
So they
Inzaghi.
have it all to do
Number
again.
19,
Well, I'd happily watch this
Berbatov.
every week, Peter.
Number
This is
10,
exactly what you want from a big
Gerrard.
game.
Coming on the field,
Yaya
number
Toure.
13, Neymar.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Now it's Pele.
Number 18,
Now it's Yamal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Go for a
23,
shot!
McAllister.
Oh
Substitution.
no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Yaya Toure. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on.
Greece clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it, can he get away? Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. McAllister, he's a sharp little ball here. Cafu. Guardiola does well to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Knocks it into space. Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This might spell danger. And the finish! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. The invitation was clear, and it was... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Greece have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Like to inform you now that the latest travel information
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have been, but eventually we have a winner.
Greece really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
And that's where we have to end it.
Έξι βαθμούς σε 4 μάτς, ωραία, κάπως καλύτερα. Πάμε τώρα να τους κάνουμε 9 στα 5 στη μέση.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quickly taken, good ball.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Serginho, real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
There's the header!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. Robertson. Cross from... Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
No, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. And it's Gerrard. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Gerrard. Oh, good read. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Well, the party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games.
It's Gerrard! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Greece have their second corner now. Brilliantly cut out. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe.
could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. Gerrard. And Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gerrard with the short one. Flings it across. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Greece have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Wriggles his way through. Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. And here's Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the keeper takes decisive action. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! Again, a brilliant save. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's gone looking for safety. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Δείτε εδώ γκολ. Εδώ δείτε. Κοίτα. Θα μας τρελάνει. Ένα σούτ που ούτε αυτός το έκανε απλά για να πει άντε κάτω. Απίστευτο.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Borussia Dortmund. El dorsal 27. El dorsal 16.
So right back into the action.
Greece really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi. And he's picked out the run. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get... And he shoots! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
And the shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's beaten the last man.
Τίποτα.
The defense just about came out on
Ρε μου
top.
το σκότωσε το παίχτη. Τελευταίος παίχτης, κόκκινη κάρτα ήταν αυτή.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving forward. Now that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. And that's another good win of the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's on it. Can he finish? And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
He can run onto that. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. And he's it's Van Basten! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Borussia Dortmund. El dorsal 5. El dorsal
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. A case now of complete control.
El dorsal 10.
Mbappe! Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Greece have their third corner. Oh, that was vital. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Doué. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Inzaghi. That is good alertness. He came in hard, very hard. Doué, looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Messi! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to get it clear. Kessié! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he plays one through. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shapes to shoot! Now, how often do you see that?
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Greece are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Nice control. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. That'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. And it's Olmo.
Habrá 3
Kessié.
minutos de descuento.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kimmich. Kessié. Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. Takes a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Greece cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Greece desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you never...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Greece against Turkey.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now he's off and running. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's ambitious. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Gerrard. And this is Inzaghi. Roberto Carlos. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
On both sides.
It's Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
Silvestre gets it clear. Yaya Toure. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Good driving run. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice, great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Haaland! Haaland! Again, a brilliant save.
Haaland really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cafu. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Goal! Turkey! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
The goal scorer for Turkey after 31 minutes is number 20, Yamal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Gerrard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and this is Ronaldo. Neymar. Neymar. And it's Messi. And here's Yamal. In towards the back stick. Cafu. That'll be a throw-in. Inzaghi going off to that. Lovely pass, but can he get... Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Roberto Carlos, he's found a way through.
Has been indicated.
There he goes, motoring forward. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldinho, taken back almost at once. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Silvestre is offering some sort of... takes the shot! And he's only too happy to take that back. That is good strength. And he can clear it away. Spread it left. Crosses it in, towering header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Cafu. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Akanji. Gerrard. Now Yaya Toure. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. He's well positioned here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Filippo Inzaghi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is well cleared. And it's Neymar. And the through ball. And this is Inzaghi. He's found space here.
There they go, hunting again.
Substitution for Greece. Number 10, Gerrard. Number 13, Neymar. Number 18,
Mbappe. Such good technique.
Ronaldo.
Out
Coming
again
on the
for a
field,
throw-in.
Number 23, McAllister.
Intercepts the
Number
throw.
11,
That's well read.
De Bruyne. Number 9,
And this is
Mbappe.
Mohamed Salah.
Substitutions taking place.
Greece are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Flings in across. Alaba can get it clear. Mbappe. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Salah crosses. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Inzaghi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's McAllister. Tries to pass it through. So much. It's Inzaghi! Goal! Greece!
Τουρκέ! Τι έγινε που πανηγύρισες, Τώρα δεν τα αφήνεις τώρα. Δεν σ' αρέσει τώρα,
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Greece leading now.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
He might be in. Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Greece can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cafu makes a move down the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Mbappe finding himself in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Filippo Inzaghi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And
the end of the game,
with a quick
reflections.
Greece really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you...
Γεια χαρά, Νταν. Πώς είμαστε, τι κάνουμε? Τούρκε, με σένα έπαιζα. Πανηγύριζες? Στην αρχή. Ήταν ωραία,
Για πάμε να δούμε τώρα αυτό το παιχνιδάκι εδώ πέρα.
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
So, what can they make of this? Vieira. Spread it left. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. He's picked his way through. Delivers with whip. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce
Ξεκινήσαμε όσο χειρότερα δεν μπορούσαμε.
kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Gerrard. Neymar. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Del Piero. Oh, red, nice interception. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Greece are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That's a shade optimistic. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Greece really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe going after that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Bullet. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. In towards the back stick. And that's been well dealt with. And he's there to retrieve it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cantona! Not a bad try by any means.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
And it's Gerrard. Time and again they are repelled. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Carlos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. That's destined for the flank. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
He's found the way through. Czech claims comfortable. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Gerrard. Yaya Toure. Now Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Pull it. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. And he's quick to return. Tries one from range! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Gerrard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Greece have themselves a chance from the spot.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Bigo has the space to scheme. Played down the flank. Zola gets into a good position. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cantona!
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.785.
So we've reached the hour mark. Nesta is there, and he can pick it up. And he's worked it through. And he's... Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! He's got himself an absolute It's a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular manager.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Greece cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Neymar, chance! And it's in! Greece back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that's well seen too. Greece perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And Salah! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Shifted it to the flank. And this is Inzaghi. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Czech claims it, safe hands. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. Figo. There's the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cafu clears. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Figo. Figo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for the far post. And that has been cleared. Toure getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's made its way to him. Now he's running away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Plays it across. Cleared away. It's Figo! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Η ομάδα είναι 3-300, έτσι.
Time for a change in personnel.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo
Just seeing the board
reglamentario.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Aims beyond the defence. Del Piero. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Carlos. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Over to the right flank. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as much time as there will be. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his
Εντάξει, ο τύπος
wisdom
δεν ξέρει
and to wish you
καθόλου.
all a very good
58
evening.
πάσες, πετυχημένες, τίποτα. Απλά είχε καλύτερη ομάδα.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Greece.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech.
Rafael Leao! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could... It's Inzaghi! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Inzaghi. Gerrard. Played out towards the right wing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldo chasing after it, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hernandez. Rafael Leao takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Greece leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Tries one from range! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Frimpong. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Nicely shaped ball, and nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Lee Kang-in. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your... Brahim Diaz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's nice. Kirkchu. Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely worked. He leaps for it. Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Always onto this. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Hernandez. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That has ended up in no man's land. And he is dashing away. That's going to go a long way. Neuer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's travelling a long way. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Kukçu. And here's Haaland. He'll try from distance. Lee Kang in. That is magnificent. About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Lee Kang in. Kukçu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. He's through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cannavaro. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lee Kang in. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Haaland. Brahim Diaz. And the finish! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He knows it. And that is indeed the final act. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our
Κυρία
birthday
Ζούτσο, τέρμα 4 γκολ.
boy a very special birthday.
Away we go again.
Greece really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Rafael Leao. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nicely weighted ball. Brahim Diaz. Frimpong. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And this is Inzaghi. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Pass somewhat off target. Here's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 60 minutes played. Now it's Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Rice. That's Lee Kang-in. No luck with that dink over the top. Check sends that a long way. And he's being shifted off it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gerrard. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through?
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Brahim Diaz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Rafael Leao. Number 22, Brahim Diaz.
Oh, that's delightful.
Number 5, Lee Kang-in. Number 15, Kukçu.
There's the shot!
Coming on the field,
That
number
wasn't
7,
the worst effort in the world.
Number 6, Trossard. Number 17,
Corner number 2 then.
Luis Diaz. Number 9, Alvarez.
Has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitutions taking place.
Greece are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? Trossard in acres of space out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Simple. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Berbatov. Berbatov does really well there. He is strong. And that's a Berbatov! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with.
2 added minutes has
Well
been
played.
indicated.
Snuffed out the danger. And here's Dembele. Timber. Neymar. Berbatov. And that is as far as it goes. Greece can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much.
Ωραία, Γιάννο, θέλουμε το 2-2. Αλλιώς, αναγκαστικά, ένα χ ή ένα πόντο για να μείνουμε κατηγορία. Δεν θέλουμε να μείνουμε κατηγορία, πάμε για το 2-2.
Greece are desperate to get a point here. The point that will save them from the unthinkable. Matches do not come much more consequential than this. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. Diaz, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. McAllister, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No joy this time. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Kimmich. Plays it across. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Soboslai, looking for the far post. Keeper's dealt with that. Shot could go for a shot! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona are sitting... Oh, they could be caught out here. And the ball is out of play. McAllister.
Greece are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off. Del Piero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, some astute defending there. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Inzaghi. 30 minutes gone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Distributed tidily. Del Piero. Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's another good win of the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Picked out brilliant, great chance! Greece are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Filippo Inzaghi simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Can he get away here? And the referee has blown for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Greece really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to make these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
McAllister. Yaya Toure. McAllister. And it's Yaya Toure. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! There's a goal! Greece back on level terms. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Del Piero. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Del Piero is behind this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Γεια σου, φίλε.
Del Piero! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, he's been caught on it. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, what about it? Greece have dragged it back at the last. Cannavaro. And he's there to retrieve it. He's being urged to shoot.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Mbappe. He has a look up. Good read, needed to be. Cafu. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diaz. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Diaz with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Inzaghi. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Αυτό είναι και κάρτα.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Έφευγε μόνος του Χριστιανού λοιπόν.
Substitution
The two
from
coaches
Greece.
are signalling
Number
changes here,
13,
both at the same time.
Neymar. Number 14.
Greece
Filippo
do have
Inzaghi.
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
David Alaba. Coming on
Diaz
the field.
is someone
Number
who's
20,
always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Number 9.
Yaya Toure.
Mbappe. Number 2.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Diaz.
Substitution in progress.
Always onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Greece clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely shaped ball. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Rooney. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now this could be a chance. And he thumps it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Rooney. And that interception was most necessary. Cafu. Well, that pass isn't the best. Diaz. Well seen. I think they're done. They are done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He has found a way through. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Pescara are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Inzaghi, played out to the left flank. He is through here. Roberto Carlos delivers. Tries to play it through. Now it's Villa. Now it's Dembele. And now the breakaway. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Showing good feet. Looking to play him in. Looking for a runner. Adams spots it and intercepts. It's Inzaghi! And it's in! Again! They are soaring! What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Inzaghi!
Greece always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. He's through here. Tacho cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Filippo Inzaghi. Dembele. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard. Well, there's a probing ball. David Villa receives it in a good position here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Greece disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Can he get it through? Played out wide. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Olise. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gerrard. This is promising. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Some resolute defending there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And he's stuck it away. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Aimed beyond the defence. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Have a chance today, please take some time
Either
out
side
to give
holding
your
back
support
here.
to our
It
better
has been
stadium
quite a
fund.
half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Greece leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. We're on the move again. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Dembele touches it back. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Inzaghi.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around.
Gerrard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's an excellent interception. Neymar, chance here to counter. Pescara appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Olise. Cannavaro does really well there. He is strong. Gerrard. Cafu. Gerrard. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. To Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Inzaghi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri, looking for the run. David Villa. Olise. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Greece really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Greece, number 13.
So changes afoot here,
Neymar.
and from both sides.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 10,
Rice.
Gerrard.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 4, David Alaba.
McAllister
Coming on the
is
field,
always looking to break
number
lines.
11, De Bruyne. Number 22,
Getting too much time on the
Messi.
ball here. That is good
Number
pressing.
9,
Turns back
Mbappe.
here, probably the best
Number
option.
23, McAllister.
Messi.
Number
And it's De
7,
Bruyne.
Costa Curta. Substitution.
Oh, sweet feet. McAllister. Oh, that is a nice touch. McAllister! And that would have been game, set and match.
McAllister really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been charged, surely! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago.
Τα παράτησε, τώρα να δούμε. Θα το δώσει νίκη ή θα μου κάνει κανένα σχέδιο. Να μου πεις δεν με νοιάζει και τόσο, γιατί εντάξει δεν ήταν ανούσιο το παιχνίδι, αλλά οκ. Ωραία, μας το έδωσε το παιχνιδάκι. Τερματίσαμε με 14 βαθμούς. Άρα είναι ένα μέρα ακόμα. Και δεν το καταφέραμε. Θα υπάρξει part 2 σε λίγο. Σε κανένα 2 ώρο. Λογικά μπορεί πιο αργά. Σας αφήνω για την ώρα. Καλή συνέχεια.